Motherfucking summer CPU type shit.
Still not typing it.
You got your Twitch chat up? Yeah.
I can pull it up. Oh man.
Give him a couple minutes.
Yeah, no, it's winners round 1, best of 1 for the 5-0.
That's insane.
Mike and Max will duke it out live.
Do you have commands set up, by the way?
Not yet. No.
Okay. Yeah, BP said he was having problems with that too.
That shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Hopefully not.
Oh man, dude, we're here. I mean, I didn't pick my mic. Mike with the mic.
It is audible from this
Mike with the mic. That's sick.
I love hearing myself on a 3-second delay.
Yes.
Yes. Oh man. Hey, these people gotta get in here. If they said they were. Oh,
yeah.
There's
What the
Crimson.
fuck?
Okay, there's one person.
All right.
So, we gotta wake.
Gotta get off
up.
my phone.
We gotta wake Wave up, dude. This is ridiculous.
Should we actually?
I don't know.
Do you want me to?
I feel like tribal. I think it's your. I think it's.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Chat. Press 1. Wave fucking didn't even fly. He fell asleep at 9 p.m. Press 1 if we wake him up right now for the 5-0. Press 2 if we let him sleep. Be so for real right now.
We're getting some ones. We got 4 ones already. We got 4.
I'm gonna go
Alright.
Don't wake them up. It's so weird. I hate this angle because I can't see myself on like the webcam and like I have to like look back.
Oh,
and
Soul
forward.
said 2 for the morning crash out. Too late. You were too late, Soul. You're too late. Too late.
Soul's playing the long game.
Yeah,
He's playing the long game. Does my mic sound okay holding it here? I don't want to hold it up too far to my face. Also, there's my water right behind the webcam. There we go. We're not giving you Cooper's number. We're not. Oh man.
I'd like to give shout outs to the. Oh, I should probably put it in the other chat as well, so Texas Crew can listen to this. Texas Crew is not here. It's midnight Eastern time. They are still driving.
Yeah.
They are still driving.
Yeah.
Shout outs to them.
I know VTech's gonna want to put in at least one question for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is he awake?
Dude's fucking knocked out.
What the heck?
Oh,
man?
he's gone.
I didn't like yell in his ear or anything, but I basically just hopped on the couch like right next to him, and he just goes. And it just all those dudes fucking passed out.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but Wave is cooked.
Do you have that much of like a sleep coma after driving from just New Jersey to Pennsylvania?
I don't
know.
I mean, granted, I only drove an hour today, but I have drove like 6 hours at a time, and I'm usually, honestly, not even that dead after it, like immediately. Oh, scorecards, yeah, I still got the. We still got the scorecards command up. We really need to get the summer CPU command set up. We'll get to it. It's fine. His Discord tag is literally his name. It is his name. It is.
I'm gonna say starting 12:15 to give them a chance to check their phone, get in here.
Okay.
All right.
I really do have the recap typed up. That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all think this is a motherfucking joke right here? We got this double-sided too. We printed this shit out. I'm not messing around. This is summer CPU.
Do this live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Oh, I just realized the stream name is still UDL 2025.
Whatever. This is UDL 2025.
I know.
When
but
you really think about it, it is UDL 2025.
it is.
He's got to change the chat. Maximilian, you got some echo, my friend. I think that's just Mike holding his, like, he was holding his thing close to me.
Yeah.
Mike holding the mic.
We'll go without a category, so you're either here or you're not.
Okay. Had to be here. Had to be here. It's a live 5-0.
5-0 Live-0.
5-0 Live-0. It's 12:15 yet?
I think it's 12:15.
All right. Hello and welcome to the 5-0 podcast, your number one podcast for the Smash CPU Ultimate Draft League. I'm MaxSchersey, and I'm joined by Mike, as well as a live studio audience from the CPU house in the Philadelphia suburbs here for Summer CPU 2025, the biggest CPU major of the year. It's good to see you, Mike.
It is good to see you too, Max. I am a little tired, but I'm not like level tired right now. I didn't even realize you had the intro written out.
Yeah. I come prepared, man.
Okay. Okay.
This is the 5-0 Live-0.
The 5-0 Live-0. Honestly, I was not expecting us to actually do the live episode, but I mean,
we have to.
Yeah, when we especially because we didn't record it this past Sunday.
I know. It happens. We were doing other stuff. Okay.
I mean, you're working on another project that will be released this weekend, so.
Oh, fuck, dude. I do got to release something tomorrow morning, bro. That was supposed to be tonight. This was the GOATS list. The 2025 10-year updated GOATS list. That's going to be like tomorrow morning right before stream or some shit. That was supposed to be tonight.
It's all
dude,
good. We've been busy.
You guys have no idea. Setting equipment up was a fucking pain in the ass, and we're not done because Texas Gang isn't here yet. And that's one of our monitors.
2:48 Woo!
We'll get done. We're not starting stream till 12:30. So,
yeah. But you know what is starting right now?
Your weekly match recap. You saw me picking up the paper. No music. Does usernaming his hard have connections to the 96 Bulls because he just said fuck them kids and 10-bomb Corey 2016 in the main event. It really felt like a big moment in this season for both teams. User finally gets some rolls going his way, and for Corey, taking a loss that big at this point in the season might just send him back to reality. There's now a 3-way tie for first in the Fish division. Don't let MaxSchersey get hot! Let me pick that up again. After starting 1-3, my fourth win in a row this week was over Jaguar 7-6. DDD is on his king shit as he just keeps winning close sets and singles, and Rob wins in his final Smash debut on the team. Mike on commentary tries to say that Rob isn't 6 feet tall, even though his character model is fucking enormous. Don't really know what that's about. Jaguar's team kind of fell apart and started SDing and killing each other the further we got along this match. We'll have to see how he recovers next week. Wave crashes into the foundation of the Franklin division by beating Mike 9-3. Wade Schultz gets it done in singles again. And Cloud actually beats a good character in Stamina this week in Mike's Young Link 2-0. It's been an up and down season for Wave, but this win sets him up pretty well for a late season playoff push. VivTech now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 victorias y 0 perdidas with this week's 7-7 win over Crimson. Where was I on my paper? Fuck. The amount of mileage VivTech has gotten out of Sonic this season is truly remarkable as he wins again this week in singles over Pokemon Trainer. Next week, it's him versus H-Kun. Look out for that. Tep gets a huge divisional win over Bling 7-6. It's the same formula it's been for a while now. It's Tep's Doc, Snake, and Squad's team largely carrying the load. The wins haven't been pretty this year for the most part, but Tep is squarely in the Baymax divisional race and may get a chance to overtake the lead if he can make it to facing Sickest in week 12. Tribal K crushes the hopes and dreams of all the 5-0 fans out there, manifesting a 9-3 season for Omar Gosh because Tribal hands him his 4th loss of the season, 8-4. Wii Fit Trainer is just beating Lucario in singles now. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. The static line-out, sub-out is starting to really hurt Omar, and meanwhile, Tribal's in a good spot in the playoff hunt. Theo wins a fake 7-6 over Parkour. This one got interesting when Snake and Pikachu lost in FS and Stamina, but the rest of the team clutched up. Theo has some good depth on this team. Bells has just been nails most of the year, and King DDD continues to win in singles. Giraffe is officially on a heater as he beats Smet 9-5. Joker and Kirby beat Pac-Man Diddy Kong in doubles in this one. Duck Hunt is just unbeatable in Final Smash, and that's obvious. Don't look now, but Soul is back to 500 with a 9-4 win over Gemini. This guy is rolling out Shulk, Crom, and Me Gunner as his top 3. Just wanted to remind everyone. UDL Sim legend Kamazaz moves to 6-2 on the season with a 6-6 win over Tungi. He wins his first 3 and then loses the other 2. Kuishi beats Base 8-5. Get a load of this shit, everyone. Base's Roy beats Koishi's Dark Pit in Final Smash, and then fucking Wolf beats Koishi's Palutena Pikachu team in doubles. Koishi still wins this match because of squads. She wins 2-0 when she has a filler character against a team of 3. This might be the team of Destiny, people. I'm starting to have my mind changed. Gold beats Aquavius 9-3. Good team, bad team. Uh-oh, I shitted. Beats Leo's random lineup 7-5. Falcon loses in singles in this one to Jigglypuff. That's pretty spicy. Orchid upsets Adrian 7-5. Orchid's Joker beats Adrian's Lucario in Final Smash. And Dark Samus Snake beats Pac-Man Meta Knight in doubles. It's been a pretty bad year for Samus, honestly, but this is a big-time dub for the character and for Orchid as well. Trying to end the season respectable at this point. Mr. Wiggles beats Weeb 8-5. Broccoli Kong 2-0's Aegis in stamina. More likely than you think. Septo beats Dusty 7-5. Good team, bad team. Truckmud beats Bren 6-5. This is a win for Truckmud, but at this point in the season, it's pretty clear that stamina is a real problem for this team. She's tried Ices and Corn out there, and neither of them have been it. Ridley's magic seems to be wearing off as well in singles. Crom is still a beast, so do not sleep on that guy. No one's sleeping on Crom. What am I talking about? Mini Squix goes boom and drops a 10-bomb on Giyu. This guy just kind of has gross characters up and down the lineup. His PT continues to be an absolute stud this year. Sickest beats V 7-5. He wins in the first 3. KJ gets a huge upset over H-Kun 8-2. But it's a random lineup from H-Kun, so put an asterisk on that. H-Kun drops to 500 after this. Absolutely insane after how he started the season. Coach J takes it over Sunday 6-4 in the last 3. And finally, we're wrapping up the recap. I mean, it's so far. With the Dead Teams matchup corner. Akagi beats JNP 7-6. Krillin beats Corvette 8-3. And Ice beats Ridley 10-2. And that's this week's matches in the Ultimate Draft League.
Sorry, I gotta pick up my mic now on the floor. Very good recap as always. Energy much different when you're right next to me reading these off.
I just want to relay a comment that was made by Soul saying that Max and Mike looking like they're waiting for the Lightning McQueen pit stop.
I don't know what you're talking about, but alright.
Sure. Anyways, let's move on to the divisional recap. I don't have any notes prepared. I'm just kind of going in blind. But you know what? We're going vibes-based divisional recap for the 5-0 Live-0 special. All right. Starting off with the Vent division. I mean, VTech still keeping it up 8-0. Sorry, Ocho and Cero. Ocho y Cero.
Ocho y.
Ocho y Cero. Lo siento. I mean, getting whenever we have a 12-0 team, it feels like they always get at least like one or two few lucky wins a year, and obviously still 4 weeks to go for VTech, and it says some tough opponents coming up, but like definitely got one of those lucky wins this week, honestly, and obviously you're just gonna take that in UDL. Why did Mario have to go fly that cape? We don't know. But then second place you have Crimson, and speaking of Crimson, the unfortunate victim of that VTech victory this past week, and now Giraffe is tied with Crimson at 5-3 in the division.
It's true. Giraffes look really good. IMO.
Yeah, and they're playing each other this week.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a massive match. Giraffe right in the heat of the playoff hunt now, and whoever wins that isn't guaranteed the playoffs, but is looking very, very good to make it. And the loser, it's not an elimination match for the loser, but like you still definitely have to win 2 of your last 3 to make it in. It's a lot more stressful. Then yeah, as you lose,
do you think H-Kun's out of the playoffs? 4-4, 4th place.
It's gonna be tough because he has a rough schedule remaining because he still has VTech this week.
Right.
I think he still has Smet. I think he still has he lost to Giraffe. He still has Crimson now. Like, he's like you said earlier, after how he's been doing recently after the really good start. He has lost 4 of his last 5 after starting 3-0, and his one win was against Brent.
Right.
Which Brent is not a good team this year. So that's, I don't know. It's going to be rough for both HQ and Smet. They both have rough schedules to close it out, but they do play each other still. So the winner of that, it's going to look a bit better for them for sure. But like they're each going to have to win 3 of their last 4 at least. And again, it's whoever loses that match is eliminated. I think it's going to be rough, but we'll see how that division all plays out. Moving on to the Fish division. Speaking of wanting to see how a division plays out. Oh boy, 3-way 4-4 tie at the top. User is in the lead in this division right now. Obviously the win over Corey, obviously huge. Like that round robin between User, Corey, and Soul is going to be massive. Especially, I think User versus Soul for real. Soul, I said it like earlier.
Have they faced each other yet?
They have not. I think they play each other week 11.
All right.
Which I don't know about main events.
That's for the division.
Pretty much. I said it earlier off recording, like earlier today. I think Soul's like roster strength right now. In the B conference, I think he legit has a top 5, if not a top 3 strength of roster right now in the B conference. But the problem is he he has done every year, so like since 2023, since coming back, he stacked up too many losses in the first half of the year, so it's not even guaranteed he's gonna make the playoffs.
Right.
But his roster is terrifying now. It is absolutely terrifying. So we'll see how that plays out.
He low-key didn't even lose like that much.
No, he didn't.
In the first half. It's like
started out 1-4.
He was 0-4, which like I mean that is a lot, but like I don't know. Like wasn't he like fucking 1-5 in his first 6 last year? Or like 23 or something like that.
23
like,
he started. Insane. 23 he started 0-4 and made 6-6 and barely squeaked into the playoffs. Last year I think he started 1-4 and this year he started 1-4 as well. So yeah, it's been early season Soul is always it's rough, but I mean you have Soul who's gone finish 6-6 the last 2 years after bad starts, and you also have User who is known for finishing 6-6.
I'm taking the over on 6-6.
You think it's gonna be 7-5?
Yeah,
division winner. I think
for sure.
I don't know, because like I said, I think Soul is the best team in that division right now, but he also has the hardest finish to his schedule, I think.
He does.
So that's going to be a real interesting dynamic. And then Corey, I don't even know what to say about Corey's team right now, honestly.
He's ass. You got 10 bombs, you got buried, he's off the show. Goodbye. You are the weakest link.
All right, fair enough.
Goodbye.
I think we just move on to the Soup division now. Koishi's still holding on by a thread to that division lead right now at 6-2. Huge match against Mr. Wiggles this week. Mr. Wiggles could overtake the division lead by the end of this next week, which is insane, honestly. I'm getting a very strong win over Weeb. His random lineups have just been
he's been random since like week 3 or 4, something like that.
Yeah. I don't get it. That dude is just getting just absolutely
little personal insight. He's not just like going random the rest of the year. Like he could be putting in lineups anytime. He's just been
he hasn't been all random during
personal life's been busy for Mr. Wiggles, so he's not been putting in lineups.
He hasn't been all random during the stretch. He had like 1 or 2 weeks that he did put in lineups in. So
there you go.
It's been a mixture of random or like a fluid lineup. So that's honestly terrifying because
you never know.
And the fact that he has a lot of characters that are good in random lineups too.
Exactly.
That's actually terrifying, and he's easily his best season so far.
That he's had.
He's already mashed his season high in wins, and he's 4 weeks to go still.
Yeah.
So, and again, if he beats Koichi this week, he gets that upset. He is leading the division. He'll have to head over Koichi. So that's crazy. Tribal, my main man back here. Yeah, can you?
Our stream manager. Yes.
Yes. Huge win over Omar this past week. Omar not necessarily out of the playoff race for sure, but the dream kind of is fading pretty quickly for him. It's honestly looking like right now, it might be coming down to Koishi, Tribal, and Mr. Wiggles for this division, which we expected Koishi and Tribal. We thought the third would be Weeb.
Weeb
Yeah.
fell off so hard. That's so sad.
Yeah, he's lost 3 in a row, which granted, I think all three, like, not all 3 losses were close, but he had the really rough loss to Tribal. I kind of beat him down pretty badly, if I'm being honest, 8-3. And then the loss this past week, it wasn't like super close, it wasn't like a blowout either, but still, yeah, Weeb's really got to turn it around quickly. Yeah, then moving on to the Baymax division. The standings in this one just look... I know I don't have it up on screen right now, but it's so satisfying. It literally goes 6-5, 4-3, 2-1 in terms of wins.
Oh, that's so nice.
It is so nice. Don't have to worry about tiebreakers at all or anything. Sorry, I'm looking over the chat. I'm seeing Sika saying, just clock the Philly shirt. Might have to click off. My bad. Well... Fine, I guess I just won't talk about Sickest in this division then. Nah. Sickest still leading right now. Tep beating Bling is a huge win for Tep. Honestly, helps out Sickest a lot too, because again, Sickest already lost to Bling this season, but it is setting up a climactic showdown between Sickest and Tep, which I think is in week 11.
Yep.
But obviously, if you're Sickest, you want to have someone as your second place.
Series for Tep's week 12.
Oh, is that
I
week?
think I had that written on here somewhere.
Oh wow. Okay. Either way, you
Week
definitely
12.
Dang, okay, that could be for the division. That'd be wow. If you're Sickest, you definitely want your second place opponent right now to be someone you potentially still could get head to head over rather than Bling, who you already lost that match to. So that definitely helps Sickest out a lot. Bling looking a bit rough for him, but again, can turn it around. Still has a decent amount of matches against the weaker, 3 matches against like the weaker teams in this division now. So if he runs the table on those 3, could still very well make the playoffs even if he doesn't win the division. So, and if Sickest starts to fall off a bit, he still could potentially steal the division. It's not looking that likely, but we've seen some crazy things happen in the end stretches of these seasons before. No team once it's pretty much just like if you get to 8 wins, you're pretty much locked in for the playoffs. 7 wins is usually fine. This year, I don't think it's going to be as fine as previous years, but still looking pretty good. 6 wins, either got to be in a really crappy division or like everything's got to fall into place for that. So, yeah. Speaking of the playoffs, the playoff picture, I do not have this one memorized off the top of my head, so I'm going to look it up on my phone real quick. My bad.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, I didn't have everything printed out.
You know what? Let me get this up too.
All right.
Scrolling on our phones.
They're talking about this that Sickest posted.
All right. In the B conference playoff picture right now, VTech still leading 8-0. Also, one thing I forgot to point out. VTech, I think, has the opportunity to have the division wrapped up by this next week already.
That's so insane.
Yeah. If he
Absolutely
wins,
crazy.
If he wins, and then I think if Giraffe loses, the division's already wrapped up for him. Koishi in second. Sickest in third. Then User, like I said, this is the first time his name has gotten into the playoff picture mix. He's in fourth now. Tribal in fifth is the highest wild card. Giraffe sixth, Crimson seventh. So again, they're playing this week. Huge match. Tep in eighth, and Mr. Wiggles finds his way in there at ninth. That's the B conference right now. But let's move on to the P conference with the
True.
There we go. All right. What the hell is this division? 4, 5, and 3 teams. Oh man.
So, here's the thing, right? If I win out, it's my division, and I don't plan on losing the rest of the year.
Okay.
I think it's just that simple. I beat Jaguar because the entire team shit itself at the same time, but we'll take that. And my guy's clutch. Let's be honest here, right? DD, you don't want to face this guy in the playoffs. I'm telling you right now. He's going to do some bullshit to you. Kill you with a dash attack at the ledge at 50. Fucking footstool you twice like what happened in that set. This guy's such a fucking cheeseball. I love him. Yeah. I mean, honestly, bro, what are these random teams can't win? Like, I'm not even mad if
Oh,
like
it's-
I choke and Jaguar wins the division. Like, get these random
Well,
teams.
it's only Squix who's random. Jade's lineups.
Get
But yeah.
Squix out of here.
Yeah, that's
Get him out of here.
Squix's schedule so far has been on the easier side for sure. So we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, you heard it here first, folks. 6 feet over says he's finishing the regular season 6 games over 500.
Wow. I wish I came up with that.
Should have got that one down on there. But yeah, the 4, 5, and 3 teams. No, it is Squix leading the division right now, just based off of tiebreakers. But again, Squix has yet to play both Jaguar and Max, and I think Jade. Honestly, I don't think Squix has played Jade either. So
Okay.
I'm going to double check myself real quickly on that statement, but I'm pretty sure. Apologies, I know kids on their phones once again. That's wrong tab. Squix. Yeah, Squix has yet to play all 3 of you, and also plays in the last conference non-divisional week.
Well, Uh-oh is not known to throw on purpose in week 12, so I think
that's
we're
week
good
10.
on that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're safe. We're safe. Don't worry.
I'm never gonna forget that.
Dang it.
That shit was crazy.
Dang it. Oh. But yeah, regardless, it's the remaining matches between those 4. Like, you still have Jaguar, Squix, and yeah, like I said, Squix against all 3 of them. You still have Max versus Jade as well. It's crazy. There's not just one. Like, in a lot of these divisions so far, you can say there's 1 or 2 matches that are going to decide the division. This one has 5 still to go. So that division race definitely one to keep your eye on. And moving on to the Pain division. Gold still retaining his top spot. Kind of whoops his little brother this past week. Yeah, that's one thing we forgot to point out. That was the brother battle. Gold is playing Adrian this week, which again, Adrian coming off of a very rough loss against Orchid.
Pretty big week for both of them.
If Adrian loses this week,
it's getting sketchy.
Yeah, playoffs aren't off the table, but division race I think definitely is. You've lost both head-to-head to both of the top 2 dogs in the moment. It's if you're Adrian, this is a must-win week. Still keeping up right up there in the division race as well, just waiting for Gold to slip up. And so it was a close win against Leo's random lineup this week. It took Steve, I know it was an offline match, but it took Steve barely clutching over Dark Pit and FS. Which again, Steve, that's a character it's been rough for Steve lately, honestly. But as VTech said, it's only one Steve gets blessed per week, and I guess it was this week. So
I'm pretty sure I said this in Discord at some point, but don't worry about Steve. You know that he's just waiting until the playoffs to be good, right? This is what he did last year too.
This is what
People are like, "Oh, Steve's not even good," and then comes playoffs and H-Kun just fucking beats everybody. So yeah, I don't know.
I'd be shocked if
keep that in mind for next year.
Even
if you're
if-
drafting him, you have to make the playoffs to make use out of Steve.
even if Steve doesn't go on the undefeated streak at the end of the season like he did last year, I do think he is going to pick it back up by the time that rolls around. But yeah, and moving on to the Franklin division. The pack gets mixed up a little bit here this week. I mean, this is the first week that I'm not leading the division since we've started to do the playoff picture recaps. Theo is now in the lead. Me versus Theo in week 11, though, honestly, looking like decent chance that's going to be main event. There's a decent chance that ends up for the division. Again, tiebreakers could end up being a little screwy, though, because Theo beat Wave beat me, then if I beat Theo, that's a head-to-head triangle. And speaking of screwy tiebreakers between me, Wave, and also including you, we'll get to that in the playoff picture. It's a little fuzzy right now. But, yeah, it is shaping up to be the top 3 that was kind of envisioned heading into the season between me, Theo, and Wave. Parkour definitely kept up for a while. Back-to-back losses here. I mean, he has a chance to beat me this week to get right back in the playoff picture. But if he loses to me this week, it's probably done for him. So, must-win week. Hopefully, he's definitely hoping he gets a good random lineup there. Then finally, moving on to the Waters division, Camazotz, spoiler alert, Camazotz is number 1 in the conference right now.
He's too good.
Honestly,
He's just too good.
to be completely honest, it was an incredibly lucky win over Tungi this past week for him. Like, super lucky. But, I mean, hey. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm not, like, messing up anything on the mic right here.
Tungi's got negative luck.
Yeah.
This late in the year,
that is true.
he's out.
If it was early,
He's out. If he was early season Tungi, things would be moving different.
If he was early season Tungi, he 10 bombs Camazotz.
Yeah,
like,
easily.
Soul with the Funko in chat. Gosh. Dude, it was like the...
Yeah?
No, I'm just thinking back to H. Kuhn's victory theme last year, where like after you get like the stupidest win ever, and you have like, the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme. Imagine like Camazotz just like freaking he gets like 2 reverse 3 stocks in squads to beat you in the playoffs, and we just have to hear Funko, Funko, whoa, like, dude.
You got the gif of the guy slamming his keyboard, and the keys are just fucking flying out behind him.
That
like
would be
that.
Terrible. That's actually terrible right there. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, man.
But yeah.
Oh, imagine if the Quavius was a playoff team. You had to hear Gummy Bear if he beats you. Come on, man. This is what we're missing out on.
This week, Camazot's number 1 in the division right now. I mean, the conference right now. But after this week, he might not be even leading the division. Him versus Septo. Septo, after starting 1-3,
he's good too.
Granted,
that's a good team.
He has had a bit of a lighter schedule that he's been taking advantage of.
Yeah.
But he still also did beat Giraffe during this time. It was like Giraffe's only loss in the stretch too.
Right.
Giraffe is a very solid team, so that is a good win for him. Like his team is legit. His team honestly reminds me of Theo's a lot. Like no one, I don't think like anyone in any event that's like the absolute top dog, but like a lot of just like really good, like really high tier picks in like almost every event.
Yeah.
So definitely someone to watch out for. And then Truck Mud does stay alive this week with a close win over Bren. She does have a very rough end of the schedule, but again, that's the type of schedule kind of similar to Soul earlier, where like I said in the previous week, that's the type of schedule where if you are able to go like 3-1 against it, that's gonna give you a ton of momentum heading in the playoffs. So this is the type of thing that make or breaks your season. Let's see if she can get it done. And then the P conference playoff picture. Once again, pulling up my phone.
Kids on their phones.
Kids on
no
their
phone.
phone.
No phone in my hands.
The playoff picture. Like I said, Camazot's number 1 right now. Gold number 2. Theo up to number 3, because again it is. And for the first time, Jaguar not leading his division either. So again, some shake up there into the division leaders. Squix is in 4th. Uh-oh in 5th. Jaguar in 6th. Jade in 7th. Like I said earlier, me, Wave, and Max right now, 8 through 10.
Yeah, are the next ones out.
So it's like a tiebreaker triangle because I beat Max, Wave beat me, but then Max is above Wave in conference record. So the head-to-head just becomes null and void right there.
Mm-hmm.
So then it becomes Max 8th, me 9th, and then Wave would be in 10th, but he's not like in the top 9 right now. But obviously 4 weeks to go still, lock and change. And that is the divisional recap this week.
You guys like how I didn't pick up my phone, but then I was looking over at Mike's phone because I wanted to see it. I like that.
All right, I think it's time for some viewer questions.
Yes!
I could probably get the ball rolling as people in chat.
Yeah, we got a viewer question from Tribal K.
Yes.
Get over here, Tribal!
Yeah. That's not gonna reach that far.
Folks.
I think it is reaching.
Okay, that's
So, my question is kind of geared towards a particular character that we're going to be expecting to see towards the latter half of the season, and that's going to be Gunner. We've been seeing that a number of teams have been either dropping a few of their older, like, decent characters in place for Gunner, or just basically trading a $6 character for Gunner in specific. So, do you think what is in the water specifically for Gunner, is this a good strategic play by these teams, or do you think it's a last act of desperation?
With me, Gunner, I mean, I'm kind of... because I mean we actually haven't seen Meat Gunner lose in stamina yet this year, but it's also much more limited sample size compared to like the other like top characters so far. I kind of get it's either going to be like Gunner has been number one this whole time, and like Aegis still very clearly good, but like it's the Gunner meta, or I'm kind of getting it could be the vibe of like 2023 where you had the Ices Brawler meta, where Ices was better against like both of them were very good in both like against the field, but like Ices was even more dominant against the field, but Brawler was the one character that beat Ices like pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
So we've seen, I think, two Aegis Gunner sets so far, and Gunner's won both. Obviously, two sets isn't a huge sample size, but it could be reminding me of that dynamic some, for sure.
Yeah, I completely agree. That's essentially either Gunner's getting nerfed next season, or this is going to blow up in a lot of people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of two ways it can go. It's based off a very limited sample. We always knew that like Gunner was good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think we talked about this last week as well. It's like Gunner in the Pikachu Olimar meta was like, I think personally, I don't like using the O word, but maybe a little overrated because like lost pretty handily to those three, if we're being real.
Yeah.
Right. But you know, this is a completely different feel. I mean, we're talking about like most of the playoff teams at this point who you're running out there are like, I mean, a lot of people have, you know, your Aegis and Cloud, whatever. People are picking them up. There's a couple stragglers with like some weird picks. We got some Wolf, some Duck Hunt, some whatever, some bullshit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's not like it's weird because it's besides Aegis and Cloud, there's not like characters you need to have a counter for if you're serious, I guess. Just because like other than that, people are just throwing out basically who the fuck ever in that mode this year. It's really weird. It's good. It's like way better than stamina meta every other year before this.
Absolutely,
but it's like
this is easily the most balanced stamina meta we've had.
I feel like it's possible there's some just weird fucker that owns Gunner, but we don't know it, or it's not, and Gunner just owns everyone. So we're gonna find that out. I'm very interested personally. I know. Spoiler, I guess, you know, ever since like the Jaguar Gunner undefeated story started, I have been looking at my team to see if I have a Gunner counter for the playoffs, and the team will be ready.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Spoiler.
Wow. All right. I was not expecting that. And everyone knows it's Palutena's the counter, obviously. Yeah.
He said it, not me.
But I mean, also the thing with Gunner too is that Gunner you can kind of put Gunner anywhere. I would say maybe besides FS meter, but even then, like Gunner's still a solid singles character. Gunner, I mean, even like Koichi has already said this, that she's not using Gunner, at least in this week, in stamina. So you can definitely put Gunner elsewhere. I think like that's like Aegis is at least decent in every mode too, but like you really only put Aegis in singles and obviously mostly stamina, but also singles. Like FS meter's all right, and doubles is okay. Gunner's definitely more versatile as well, so Gunner could just be the best character in the meta right now. Are we returning to me theory? This is the return.
Could be. I mean, another like little note, right? If we're talking about like stamina archetypes, whatever, if you want to call it that, we haven't really had projectile spammer meta that much in stamina in the past, right? Like all the good characters use projectiles, but like Olimar was never number one in any of these metas, for example.
I would say
right?
the rats were kinda.
Yeah.
They definitely had their moments for sure.
So this is like different. Like people this year, it's been swords. So you have to have like there's general answers to swords that like you probably have on your roster somewhere, but people probably aren't thinking about projectile spammers the same way right now, but maybe you should. Or there is no answer and we're going to nerf Gunner. That's also an option, right? We're going to find out.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing for that question. We have Koichi in the chat, I see, saying, What division do you think is going to be the closest race for the playoffs overall? My personal pick, the one that came to my head, is probably Fish division. With
the 4-4 teams.
Yeah,
I think so too.
That one for sure. I think, and then trailing behind that in that category, I would say is probably our two divisions, Franklin and True.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think those ones I don't see as high of a chance of being super close, but I could definitely see them being super close with how they play out. Especially if I beat Theo. If Theo beats me, then Franklin division's it's pretty much Theo's. If with yours though, it mainly comes down to if Squix can keep up performing because that
totally.
last 4 for Squix is brutal. Literally the lowest record right now for any of those teams that Squix is playing still is 5-3. So, and even still, potentially a 3-way race between you guys. It's definitely going to be between you, Jade, and Jaguar is going to be really close. Especially if Jade beats you, that's going to go into chaos.
That will change things.
So both of those two divisions are kind of hinging off one match right now, while the Fish division did 4-4 teams, and honestly, you still even have Ice lurking at 3-5 right now, where he's not.
True.
He's not I'd still probably put him as the third favorite to win that division right now. I put him behind User and Soul, especially because he lost to User already.
If Ice wins the division at 6-6 and Soul doesn't make the playoffs, what are we doing?
Oh god.
What are we doing? it feels like in UDL that's the type of shit that would happen.
Sick is saying soup ? With the skull emoji. I think Soup Division's also up there too, even though it definitely is starting to kind of separate out some more right now. Again, it's kind of similar to those two I just listed, where if Mr. Wiggles beats Koishi, that's gonna go crazy. If Koishi beats Mr. Wiggles, then it's likely coming down to Koishi and Tribal, and just them two, most likely. So, yeah.
Big week for Mr. Wiggles heads.
Oh, Sika said he meant fish, not soup. Not gonna lie, squall emoji. Alright, I see we got 2 questions. I'll go with the first one.
DK Bonanza, good game. Think about it.
They're both talking about salary adjustments for certain characters.
They're a bit different actually. Crimson's more talking about a gunner potential nerf, but which characters next season do you think have a decent chance of being either buffed or nerfed? I don't think anyone's being buffed.
No one's getting buffed.
No one's getting buffed. Nerfed.
I want to see a tournament with Roy at +3. I want to see how stupid he is. I think he's probably shouldn't get buffed.
I agree. Said that they were going to be running some tournaments with some potential buffed characters one at a time. So I think the +3 Roy tourney will be coming. I am going to pick Roy in that tourney.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, +3 Roy. Sounds like his neutral is still probably very bad, but he literally needs 5 hits to kill you.
Nerfs no one.
You think no one?
Unless except Gunner and I don't know. Do you think anyone else is
Well, I mean, it's
dominating this year?
Next year is going to be -1 Falcon, guaranteed.
Sure, Falcon, yeah.
Next year is going to be -1 Falcon, which in terms of I guess we can kind of blend these two questions together because user asks, are there any characters you think might be getting dollar value changes next year? Those two can kind of.
Samus goes down. Samus is bad.
I think Samus can go to 3.
Samus is bad. Kazuya is really bad.
Kazuya goes to 2. I agree with that.
Kazuya is literally the only character where no one rostered him. I'm the only one that drafted him. I dropped him after 3 weeks because he's unusable.
Yeah, Kazuya definitely down to 2. Falcon after the nerf, I low-key could see him going down to 3. He's definitely going down to at least 4, but obviously I think I could see him going down to 3 because he hasn't been looking that great in singles so far. -1 Falcon. And that's the main thing you use him for. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, in terms going back to
we're gonna talk about Cloud going down, and then he's gonna win 15 tournaments in a row again.
Yeah,
from December to February. So he's gonna stay at 5.
Cloud does not go any lower than 4 for sure, but yeah.
Same thing with Game & Watch. He's going to win a lot of tournaments in December to February.
Game & Watch has actually been doing pretty decent this year, though, I think. He's been performing up to the $4 character snuff, I think. In terms of the nerfs question, yeah, Stamina definitely the most likely to get a nerf. Besides the guaranteed -1 Falcon. FS meter, I honestly, even as jank as FS meter is, I think it is in a good place right now. or at least like definitely a lot better than has been previous years.
Way better.
Yeah. If I had to think of one character that potentially could get nerfed in there, it would be, I guess, well, I mean, the answer before the season would have been Steve, but he's been obviously slumping recently. And then Lucario is probably the other one that comes to mind, and Chrom. Those two, actually. But Chrom, he can always just get gimped.
Chrom hasn't been as crazy as he was to start the year, if we're being honest.
That is true. He's definitely fallen off a bit, but he still is.
He's still good. He's top
really
tier,
good.
for sure.
Soul saying Spring Open will inflate cloud market value once again. Huichi's saying Toon and Younglink drops. Toon Link stays at 3. Toon Link stays at 3.
I think
for sure.
Toon Link is... He is too good to be a $2 character.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to pick him at 3, and that sucks for him, but he's like... Maybe best value in the game if he's $2.
Yeah. He's about the same as ESS. Like, just about.
He's better as ESS. Well, not in FS, but like you know what I'm saying.
Like he has at least like he's at least like a niche pick in doubles. Younglink, I think Younglink stays at 4. I'm pretty confident in Younglink staying at 4. He actually hasn't been used in FS that much this season at all.
Has Younglink faced Gunner and Stamina yet?
Younglink's
Think about it. Think about it, guys. Maybe this is the Younglink meta.
I think I'm the only one who's been putting Younglink in Stamina, and he's been doing pretty well. He did lose this past week to Cloud, but which on paper that shouldn't be a bad loss, but based off how the vibes have been, it's not the best loss. But he's been doing well in Stamina. He has been doing well. He's got some good wins in there, so I would like to see him against Gunner. I don't think I'm playing any Gunner teams the remainder of the season, so I'll have to wait till playoffs if I do make it there. But yeah, I don't see any other. Yeah, no other character suggestions from chat, but yeah, other dollar value changes. I think Allmark is up to 5.
Allmark's really good.
That one I even suggested before the season, but it was like after the forms have already gone out, and it was because like once I started realizing, yeah, this guy might actually be a bit too good for $4, but that dude is crazy.
Yeah, he's cracked.
Like again, you can literally put him.
I miss
anywhere.
Allmark.
Even an FS meter for whatever reason, even though he never hits his FS, he still has good results in that mode. So, and he's even one of those characters that has like the squad's it factor, where he is like able to take over games like fairly consistently. So. Other than that, though, there's no other real characters that like really stand out. It's like a rise or fall. Oh wait, Greninja for sure. Greninja rises.
Yeah, Greninja goes up.
Yeah. Again, there's the one we're gonna have to do a lot about the $1.
The other day,
next year.
I forget if you were in call, but Adrian was talking about like Lucas has to go down.
I could see Lucas going down to 4. There is a world, but I feel like he's like easily one of the best $4 characters if he goes down for sure. Because, well, Ice just picked Lucas up this week, and we have not seen like Lucas doubles at all this season. He is good there.
He's good, but like I remember last year, like BP, his like unbeatable doubles team was like Pac Lucas primarily that he was running out, and Dark Pit mixed in there.
Yeah, it was mainly Pac-Man, Dark Pit.
It was those
the
three.
Occasional Lucas. It was last year. I think it was Sora Lucas.
Sora Lucas, okay.
Sora Lucas for H-Kun.
But I remember BP would say, like, I think it was last year. When he was like, I feel like Lucas isn't even that good in doubles because he just up smashes his teammate all the time.
I don't think he's not as well. I mean, when your doubles room is Pac-Man, Dark Pit, and Lucas, he's definitely the worst of those 3. But I think Lucas has the results. He's good.
Yeah,
he is good in doubles. Yeah. So Ice just picked him up. We'll see if he ends up putting in doubles.
Lucas is good in singles. We've seen that this year.
He's pretty decent in singles.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't have many results in singles because no one ever really picks him, actually. At least in normal player tourneys. And UD always been putting in singles like a decent amount. So, and he also does have an Aegis win in Stamina. I know there's definitely a bit of a meme.
Maybe it's a Lucas meta.
It was a bit of a meme last year with me overreacting to like Lucas being Mr. Potential Man and stuff like that. But like he has shown promise in that mode. So, again, I think if he drops to 4, he's like easily the best $4 character, or like absolutely up there for sure. I think moving on to the next question from Soul.
Belmont's also no one picks them, but they can't drop, and that sucks. way too good for $2.
From Soul. What UDL character doesn't deserve the hate, and what UDL character needs a tomato shower?
What character doesn't deserve the hate? Oh my gosh, that's like the hardest question ever.
Doesn't deserve the hate.
Alright, where's the character list at?
Insert image of guy standing up in church
What-
crowd.
Man,
It's Lucario.
What character doesn't deserve the hate? Dude, alright, I don't know if this answers the question. Look, Shulk is definitely over 6 feet. He will never be on my team. That bro is ass. That bro is pure ass. Gets fucking gimped all the time.
Yeah,
I hate him.
I think everyone's Shulk has been kind of underperforming this season. Well, I think Souls, ever since he picked him up, has been doing all right. Waves is the only one who's really
Wave's the only good one. Yeah.
performing up to snuff. Like even like Ice dropped.
He was good. Yeah, he's good for Ice like the last couple years. Even he's fed up with his bullshit.
Yeah. We've also seen that. Well, because Shulk has been thought of to be like the best like singles character in like player tourneys after the Falcon nerf, or definitely at least one of them. But it's kind of the same thing with Falcon, where, like, I mean, like the reason why like Zero Falcon is still honestly fine in UDL is because, like, you can find characters that can counter him, or at least like, do pretty well into him, and like obviously you're not always going to guarantee that in a player tourney. When
And if you have Falcon, you're not putting him in fucking stamina or some bullshit. Like, I mean, maybe you are if you're like crazy. You know, you're trying to make some sick play.
But, like Shulk gets countered hard by characters that can give. Like we've seen, Shulk honestly gets pretty hard countered by Ridley. Like I think we've seen that match
that's
like
ugly.
3 or 4 times in singles this year, at least 3. And Ridley has won pretty convincingly, like all 3 times. Like characters that can gimp him do pretty well into him. Like I think even Zero Kirby has won his last couple sets against Shulk that I remember seeing. The Animal Crossing characters do well into him.
Yeah.
Like it's so. Is he still a good singles character? Obviously, yes, but like I don't. Yeah, for
that was my answer for like someone that's hated that shouldn't be, by the way, because I feel like he's ass.
Hated but shouldn't be. Okay. Yeah.
And the other one around like not hated but should be. Dude, I hope you're okay with me saying this, but I'm so on the Wii Fit Trader shit. Like I saw you for a couple weeks, and I'm like, I have to pick up Wii Fit Trader. Like that's a nerf candidate, by the way. Bold prediction.
Wow. Okay.
I will say there are some. I mean, is it because of like singles and FS meter for the most part?
Yeah.
I will say that the hype around the FS meter isn't as.
She doesn't really use it that much.
It's kind of the same thing as the DK treatment, where it could be really good if used properly. I just feel like I've been mostly using it as a counter against certain characters.
Yeah. I've found that it's kind of like the Ganon effect too, where even if like the final smash isn't the absolute best, these characters that have the opportunity to like take stocks obscenely early,
Right.
can like
That's a big difference.
Yeah, it works.
You
as
have to get the first stock in FS or you lose.
Yeah.
Basically.
Unless you get like really lucky with the meter placement, but
Yeah.
it's these characters that can take stocks obscenely early, which is why even like Lucas, even though he rarely ever hits his FS, if he hits you with an up smash, a charge up smash at 40, it can kill you. Like, honestly, same with Olimar. That's another character like that, where if he gets like a purple like F smash or something like that, or smash attack, like that can kill really early. So I think, yeah, Wii Fit is definitely, I think, is just. What you're saying, that Wii Fit deserves some hate?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wii Fit definitely has the rule of funny on her side, because she is just inherently a funny character.
No, we thought Crob was funny last year.
That's true. That is true. Oh man, Crob still can be funny though, but yeah, he definitely has been a lot more of a menace this year. I can definitely see the Wii Fit deserving a bit more hate. She like those deep breathing up smashes are just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
I never feel more confident with any CPU I've had on my team than when Wii Fit presses the down B button. I'm like, I win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even have to think about it. I win. It's so crazy.
Soul kind of spitting some heat in chat. When one's saying, don't sleep on Dub Shulk, which honestly, Shulk's actually pretty decent in Dub.
Okay.
2, Wii Fit is definitely on the false underdog status right now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw it even in the testing heading into this year that Wii Fit, like, one of, like, well, so it wasn't Tribal's Wii Fit, it was JMP's, but it was the one that he was going absolutely feral in VC when JMP won like a 9-set losers run to win that time.
Oh my god, this was part of fucking JMP is part of why I was getting on the Wii Fit bullshit too, because like last year I faced him and his double team was like Samus and Wii Fit or some shit like that, right? And I'm like, my whole team beat Samus, so I'm fine. But Wii Fit was killing everyone at like fucking 80%. I'm like, what is this?
They're really good with doubles too.
Yeah.
Even Stamina's not even the worst.
Not even, yeah, Stamina definitely their weakest event, but even not bad there.
There's a lot of versatility where you can put Wii Fit. I guess that's why the argument.
I honestly, I could see.
Dude, what if you get Shadow Moses 3 times in Stamina? What the fuck?
I don't think that usually happens. I think the most, like, it's rare that it'll get to the same stage twice in game reset, but that would be insane if it was only Shadow Moses. Oh my gosh. Like, I mean, we're talking back to earlier. I mean, like, there is a world I could see Wii Fit going up to $5.
I'm gonna say this, and Wii Fit's not gonna win a game for me. Though.
Yeah.
But I've really been enjoying her on the team right now.
Next question. Koichi asks, who is the meme character this year? I think it's Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi.
I think that's a pretty easy choice, just with the whole Adrian beef with Yoshi. I honestly can't really think of any other character that would be the meme character. Maybe besides DK, just because of the whole hot car thing. But I feel like that's more of an out of game thing than in game. Where like obviously like the meme part is gonna be out of game, but like it's a lot more due to Yoshi's performance in game this year.
Cloud
Kind also. Of. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if a character's like a jobber like that, is he? I guess he could be. That's meme status. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder what kind of car Yoshi is stuck in.
I think Yoshi is the car. Isn't that kind of the point? You know?
Well, he drives a car in Mario Kart though. I think it's like a convertible where it's like a cracked eggshell. Oh, hello.
Yo.
Mr. BP in the morning, do you have a question for the 5-0?
What is UDL? Can you explain that to me?
What is UDL? UDL stands for Ultimate Draft League.
That was BP.
Interesting.
Thank you for your question on the 5-0 podcast.
Thank you for your question and thank you for your service.
BP is going to be streaming Super Smash Flash 2 at 12:30 tomorrow. Look out for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Also going to have a remix on his channel.
Yeah, BP has been streaming this whole time, mainly as like a stress test for 2 streams going at once. That's the main reason.
Yeah, we aren't dropping frames, right? Oh, fuck yeah.
No, we're not.
We're so back.
Here on BP's stream the entire time as well.
Sweet.
Yes.
Live-0, Live-0. Oh man, summer CPU. That's like.
Any more questions, or are we done?
Yeah. Do we have any more questions? I'll say like one more because we are nearing an hour. Kerms is saying had my meme question ish.
Okay.
Are we ending off with a meme question? Are we ending off with a serious one? This is huge, folks. We're not going to get this that often. The 5-0 Live-0.
Alright, we're done.
I think we're done. Yeah. Well, thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the 5-0.
And that's it for the 5-0 podcast. Thank you all again for tuning into the program. We still don't have an outro. We've done this for like 3 years.
We don't have an outro.
I have that line, but then like you say a line
I'll
after
say
that.
we'll see you guys then. But I don't know. Yeah, summer CPU starts tomorrow. Get hype. Yeah.
The biggest summer CPU ever.
The biggest 120 entrants. Gosh.
I think it's 119.
119.
Approximate. Yeah. Yeah. Be prepared to hear waves like crash out from missing the Live-0 5-0 tomorrow.
Wave's gonna be on commentary, by the way. Hasn't done commentary summer CPU before. He will be.
I think he's on like one block.
Okay.
I think he's on like one block or two. Yeah.
He's gonna be on Street Fighter 6. Look out for that. I don't think he is tomorrow, or maybe it's like tomorrow and Saturday. Whatever. We'll put out a comp schedule and all that shit. Like we have it here, but haven't posted it yet. Also gonna post the GOATS list tomorrow morning. If I don't have the GOATS list out by like 10 a.m. East, like fucking ping me and yell.
Should we do like a honestly like a live stream like this for like a reaction to them going out?
I think we're not gonna be awake at like
10 a.m.
Yeah. We'll see.
I usually don't sleep in that much, so.
Okay. I don't know. Are we staying up waiting for Texas Gang? They're not getting here till like 2 a.m.
Oh gosh, dude. I don't know if I can make it to 2:40. Oh, Texas Gang, get in here. Please. We miss you.
We'll see.
That's
We're
actually this
people.
week's edition of the 5-0.
That's actually it. Goodbye.
We'll see you guys tomorrow for Summer CPU.
You are the weakest link.
Peace.
Good stuff, guys.